What a good sign for our first meetup in ages. Oh my god, I am getting it, and it's bright. That's a good sign. Alright, I'll see you later.
Venti pumpkin spice lattes on coconut milk. Would you like whipped cream on top?
Well, hello there.
Welcome back to the Whale channel.
Welcome back to us actually being together in person.
Last time we were able to do a video was the vlogs.
Yeah, actually it was.
Lee, no. Anyway,
We're back.
My name's Dee.
I'm Aoife.
These are pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
And we're basic. But
So basic.
today's video is going to be a bit of section A and a bit of section B. We are going to answer some Q&As from our Instagram, which is at whale_pod_.
We're also the same on Twitter if you want to talk to us there.
We're gonna start our little Q&A.
Our Q&A, and I hope it is decent lighting because you can only tell so much on a viewfinder. So the first one is, what made you start the channel? She bullied us all into it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. So I have always wanted to start up a YouTube channel, and every time I started, I always did it with friends because I prefer the idea of it being a collaborative based thing.
Because you're very driven for doing it, and I go through phases of being very driven to do it. So you'll find that I will ebb and flow in and out.
But this
at
is
times,
my baby.
But it's her baby.
This is
if you know
my
what I mean.
bully baby.
I really enjoy doing it. I just sometimes get into, like, I'm super busy, or I have exams, or
Yeah.
I have shit going on, and I'm like,
This is purely, this channel was always just meant to be a fun outlet to kind of push us into doing more stuff, taking more risks, and also having a constant reason to go back to Disney World.
there's two other questions that kind of lead from this one, so I think we should answer them because it's all kind of one story.
Okay.
The next one is, how do we all know each other? We all worked in Lush.
Ever tried rub? It has sea salt and lemon and jojoba oil. Sorry. Jasmine Absolute.
I gotta put that in now.
So we all went together to Disneyland Paris. This is the first vlog that went up in the channel. We all went together with the whole intention of it being kind of a fun vlogging channel of the four of us, because I know this is a question, which is where did the name Whale come from? Whale is basically the name we refer to as the four friend group. We lovingly refer to ourselves as the Whale.
The whales. I like to think of the story because I read it online after we'd picked the name. It's nothing to do with the name. I've read it online. Whales travel in pods, and the pods can be made up of different species of whale. And the four of us are all very different.
Yeah. But originally we were called Whales is because we made fun of Lisa for fancying someone she didn't fancy, and he was super into whales. So that's where it originated from, but then we took it.
Did she not fancy him?
No.
Are we sure?
We don't know for certain, but we definitely bullied her into thinking she did.
This one is a troll question from someone who knows us in real life. Have you watched Hamilton on Disney Plus? This is a troll for Aoife because I know she hates it.
So we
did.
But we watched it on release day. But yeah, we watched it. I super enjoyed it. You were like, okay, I've seen it.
I suppose I didn't. I actually went home and watched it 3 or 4 more times to try and make myself love it. Didn't work. Also, if you guys would like to see more musical theatre based stuff, pop a comment below, because I love musicals and I want to make her be as obsessed with musicals as I am. How do you plan / book your Disney trips? I say, yes, I'll come. Tell me how much it is.
So, this is what happens, because this is normally a me and Sandra thing. We primarily base it on when Disney dining is available. So we'll see when the dining is coming up. We'll then look at what dates are available, and then it will depend on what festivals or what themes and events are happening while we'll be there. And normally as well, we always book through the Disney website, because if we go to Walt Disney World, we always prefer to stay on site, because obviously you need that to get the Disney dining, and we want the Disney dining because we want to go to California Grill.
Also, if you guys would like something a little bit more detailed on booking a trip, comment down below and we will stick Sandra in front of a camera and make her tell us all her secrets.
Yes.
So next question is, what do you think about Disney trying to reopen?
I will be honest, when they first said they were going to reopen, I was like, idiots! One of the most unsafe things you can do. Could not see how they would do it safely. But it seems like they have it kind of...
I think it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
I think it's worked out safely, but I think it was a bad decision in the first place. I do think there's not many people traveling. It's Florida
locals.
residents, it's annual pass holders, and then a scattering of others.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy that Disneyland haven't reopened, because they're tiny.
Yeah, I think Disney World has a bit more
naturally spaced, because
Yeah.
Disneyland has the most attractions per square mile or per square meter of any park. As
Yeah.
in, it's ride. There's no way you can... I don't think it's quite safe for them to organize themselves and have the distance that they need. And from what I've seen, like the spaces in the buses, spaces on the rides, the disinfectant of the rides, everyone wearing their masks. I've heard cast members are very, very good at being like, pull it up over your
I
nose,
think
please.
the change of not being allowed to walk around with like your Starbucks so you don't have to wear a mask, I think making that change that you can't do that was very clever. This question actually leads to another one that I'm going to pull up.
What is your background?
You.
No!
Yes. What is the next place you're planning on going to once is contained?
Myself and Sandra have been looking into going to the other side of the world, where...
Yeah, we've kind of talked about this.
So we were considering going and doing Tokyo, Hong Kong and Shanghai, and just doing the 3 in one fell swoop. With doing the cities.
With doing the cities as well, so a nice long trip, like
half a year
trip,
worth of vlogs type trip.
where we do the Disney parks, but we also do some things on that side of the world, because how often do you go?
Yeah, if we're gonna...
I'm more open to that than I am to America.
Yeah.
At the moment, I would like more information before I book anything, just because I'm a little bit more wary about getting on a plane, because I don't have the greatest immune system. In all honesty, I can't see us doing a big trip
Like we
until
did.
at least the end of next year, possibly maybe even into 2022. We might though do a sneaky trip to Paris,
Yeah.
because we might get some good deals there and things might be a little bit more stable.
Yeah.
Also, we've discussed that we can get the boat to France.
Yeah. So,
Everything's up in the air.
so we don't know until we have more information, but it's looking like it's either going to be Asia. We'll do all the Asian parks before we'll be back in World or Land.
What's the worst Disney film?
I'm not... Alright. Ones I'm not fond of. I'm not fond of Dumbo.
No, I don't like Dumbo and I don't like Bambi.
No.
No.
Bambi, nothing happens in it.
I as a child, I think I watched like the first 10-15 minutes of Bambi. I was like, nope.
I'm not...
I hate Pinocchio.
That was the other one I was thinking.
I hate Pinocchio
It's
so
quite
much.
scary.
What's your favourite?
Need you ask, my friend?
Yes, you're supposed to tell them. I know,
yes.
I know.
It's number 32 out of the collection. It's The Lion King.
And my one is a toss-up because I have two. Because I can't pick between them.
Can I guess?
Go first.
Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin.
No.
Uh,
Aladdin is correct.
Peter. It's Peter.
It's Peter.
It's Peter.
Peter Pan.
What's your favorite underrated Disney animated movie? So you know
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That was quick. Do you know what my one is?
Oh.
The Rescuers Down Under.
Fair.
I love The Rescuers.
Next question. Any craft projects, DIY videos coming?
Funny you should ask
Possibly.
that. This is really funny because this was asked by one of our friends who was just helping us flesh this out, I feel.
Without actually knowing.
Without actually knowing. But yeah, I have bought materials to make a craft video that was originally going to be this week's, so what this video is going up as. But I was too lazy to film it, and me and Eve decided to go get pumpkin spice latte, so we were like, let's just film a video while we're doing it. But yes, there will be. If you guys have any suggestions or you have any things you'd like us to try to recreate, let us know down below or on the Instagram.
How many times in total have you been to Disney parks? I have been.
All of them.
I've been 5 times.
Okay.
2 in Paris, 3 in Orlando. This is gonna take a while.
Okay, once. I've been Paris 5 times. I've been to Disneyland and Anaheim twice because they've been recent ones. Walt Disney World, I've been 7 for Walt Disney World, I think. But there might have been a sneaky trip that I am forgetting.
What age do you think is a good age to bring a child?
I think this purely depends on you and your child. You know your child, you're the best. I really want to bring my nieces, but I personally want to wait until one of them's a bit taller, a bit older, so they appreciate the parks more.
And you've said it as well, I think do Paris first, because
Yeah.
it's somewhat cheaper and you can see how they're going to respond to rides and stuff like that. But I'd be like you, I think it's based on that they're tall enough to go on the majority of things.
Yeah, they're tall enough to go on the majority of stuff. They're old enough to understand the concept of waiting. As Eve was saying, I would recommend going to Paris first instead of going to Walt Disney World, just because Paris is only going to be a couple of days. If they hate it, they only have to live through 1 or 2 days, or you just, you know, lose a day or whatever. If it's World and they hate it,
You've spent a lot of money.
and you've traveled a very long distance.
With thoughts on the Halloween Horror Nights theme that shall never be. It's the only, I always said I wouldn't go to Halloween Horror Nights. Because I was like, no, too scary for me. I don't like scary. Like, I don't like jump scares and stuff like that. This year's theme is the only one that would have got me to go.
And I was planning on trying to bully you into going before everything hit a circular fan.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm so annoyed. I would have actually gone. The idea of it being like traditional horror, you know, the Draculas, the Frankensteins, the Beetlejuice.
I
that
have
kind
a
of thing.
feeling they're going to repurpose a lot of this for next year. I think the theme won't be
Fingers crossed.
too different next year. So fingers crossed. I know we said we won't be going to the States anytime soon, but if Halloween Horror Nights is pretty much the same, we probably will.
If it's safe to do so.
Yeah, I've only been to Halloween Horror Nights once. I didn't do any of the mazes because I was like you, I don't really like getting scared. But it was very fun. I still went through the scare zones, still got jump scared, still fun. The only thing sad about Halloween Horror Nights is I wish they still did the Bill and Ted show.
Final question. What is your plan for the channel in the future? God only knows.
Probably going to evolve into just us filming more stuff that interests us, still keeping with some Disney themes, but obviously mixing it in with
Like, the thing is, we're trying to put a video out for you guys every week to be
consistent.
But we can't go to the parks. And there's only so many times you can watch us make a Mickey pretzel.
There's only so many times I can show you my Loungefly collection, which will stay the same.
Exactly. So we're gonna run out of interesting Disney content. So we'll probably just introduce some things from our own life. Maybe some more home vlogs when we can start like properly going out and doing
Oh
things.
yeah, I would like to keep doing vlogs just to keep up the skill, because it is a skill.
And things like that. And if you have any suggestions, pop them in the comments below.
Let us know. That'd be great.
So that is it for our
That are
questions.
all the questions we got. We may be doing more of these at a later date. If you want to partake, you just head over to our Instagram or our Twitter, which is
whale_pod_.
give this video a like if you enjoyed us jammering about absolute crap. I feel sorry for you having to edit this. So subscribe if you want to hang out with us some more. We'd love to have you. And on that note,
We will see you on the other side.